What up, dog? What's the deal? What's the business? As some will say, what's the science? All that. We here. I appreciate you for tuning in. Feel free to wipe your feet at the door. As soon as you come in, hit that like button. If you will, wipe your feet off at the door. That's what we doing. We're going to talk about mental toughness today. That's what we talking. We live on IG. We live on Facebook. And definitely we live on YouTube. That's definitely where I want y'all at. It don't matter. I got although I do have this love-hate relationship with just social media. But let's just get to the realness of it. We're going to need it. You're going to need it. Ain't no way around it. I mean, I might try to downplay it here and there, but it ain't no way around it. We need it. If you doing something, you love, you gotta be on social media. There ain't no way around it. All the different entities, you got to do it. But I'm gonna get into a couple of poem and pieces, and I'm also gonna inquire within the motivational speech. Feel free again to wipe your feet off at the door and hit that like button. For those that's watching this on YouTube and Facebook, Instagram, I respect all. We're just gonna have some fun tonight. I'm gonna get into a couple of pieces, but the whole title of this whole, I won't say lecture, but even though I'm gonna be a teacher to a degree, but the whole thing is having mental toughness. Mental toughness is a real thing. It definitely takes a lot. It takes growth. It takes patience. It takes being observant. Mental toughness is something that it can come and go. And when you ever just feeling down and have those moments to where it just don't feel as strong as usual, just be patient with yourself and just realize that you really gotta have thick skin out here in this world. And for those that's grown watching this, this should be that I'm telling you that you already should know, because having thick skin, it should be a learn and it's a part of your childhood. I mean, growing up, we played the dozens. We talked about each other. We had fights. Friendships come and go, all that. I mean, that's all a part of acquiring who you turn it to be. I mean, if you become that person who can ignore things, that's a talent. That's a gift to. I mean, I know we just passed Martin Luther King Day. That was one of the things King spoke of and speak on, turn the other cheek. I mean, it's a powerful tool. I mean, you don't want to feel like it's weak, but it actually is a powerful tool, turn the other cheek, especially when you know what you're capable of or what you done been through, or just ways of life, or just understanding that some things can just easily just be resolved with just not giving energy. It kind of remind you, I ain't gonna say remind you, but it make you think of the whole fiasco with the Cat Williams thing that just passed. I mean, even though it was certain people that try to take the high road and just not respond, that takes a lot of confidence. That takes mental toughness. I mean, even though everybody's still like responding a certain way, because it's going to affect you. But just think of the Steve Harveys or whoever, without saying names, but still just speak on energy and revert it back to something positive. That's mental toughness. That's being able to be aware of something that could bother you, but you just knowing, like, I'm not even about to stoop to that level, and being grown and in the space that we in right now. Most should be aware of this. Most should understand that it's levels to disagreement. It's levels to conversation. It's levels to engagements, friendships, business, all of this. We live in a world where most want to play mind games. And when I say mind games, I mean as most are in it for the advantage of what benefits them. I mean, that's just life and the way things roll. I mean, when you in business or when you around situations. You have to. It's a give and take thing. I mean, no matter what industry you in, at the end of the day, the outcome got to be income. I mean, how's we benefiting here? How's we progressing? What's the end game? Where's we going? And mental toughness is a strong part of that. You know, sometimes you have to make them cold, hard decisions of like, what's good for me, what's not good for me right now. You know, and these things play a major part in the decisions you make to go where you're going in life as you do create. And I actually wrote a piece about it, so why not get into it? Doing spoken word, I wrote a piece about it. It's called Mental Toughness. Since we're talking mental toughness, I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to read this one off the ink. I really don't do that much, but especially being YouTube, you know, and since I'm just at the crib chilling, I'm going to still just parlay it out. These are ghetto poetry reads. But this piece is called Mental Toughness, though. See if you can feel this. I appreciate you. See if you can feel this piece out of this room. It's called Mental Toughness. Listen to me. Trust me, if I was on the stage, I wouldn't dare read off read off a phone or a notebook. But it's each its own. Listen to me. Mentally tough is an option. You see, it's easy to fold. Some had a path that was clear but didn't realize it till they got old. You ain't built for this. You see, your daily day come with excuses. You sitting up congregating, drinking about the past, talking about the past, and still living in it. See, that's useless. It's the reason you're on the sideline. Got opinions and then just talking. See, that's the difference. We getting it in, making mistakes and money. You sitting while we walking. The challenge is always mental. You defeated before you even started. Can't stop, won't stop. I don't agree with everything he do, but listen, see, that's the way that homeboy finally charted. Take that, take that. The lines of deception have drawn confusion. You keep making progress, but comparing making you feel somehow like you lose. So prepare yourself, because the grind comes with roughness. Separate yourself and block it out. Now that's that mental toughness. Mental toughness. I'm gonna do that piece again. I'm gonna do that piece over. What up, though, everybody that's tuning in? I appreciate y'all. Dominique in the building, Lee Dahl in the building, Tina in the building. What up, though? I appreciate y'all. I'm streaming from a couple different platforms. Let me see where we at on we got some comments on on Facebook and YouTube too. J-Town in the building, my dog on YouTube, check me out. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. That's right, J-Town, tell them. Let me do this piece over again. Like I said, I'm reading off the ink, though. Usually don't do that, but we talking mental toughness. Let me rewind that, bring that one back. Listen to me. Mentally tough is an option. You see, it's easy to fold. Some had a path that was clear, but didn't realize it till they got old. You ain't built for this. You see, your daily day come with excuses. You sitting up congregating, drinking about the past, living in it, dwelling in it, staying useless. It's a reason you on the sideline, got opinions and just sitting around talking. See, that's the difference. We getting it in, making mistakes and money. You sitting while we walking. The challenge is always mental. You defeated before you even started. Can't stop, won't stop. I don't agree with everything dog did, but see, that's the reason how he charted. Take that, take that. The lines of deception has drawn confusion. You keep making progress, but comparing yourself keep making you think like you losing. So prepare yourself, because the grind come with roughness. Separate yourself. Block it out. Now that's that mental toughness. Mental toughness. That's that poem of peace. Hopefully y'all can dig that one. Bang, 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 bang. Snap, 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 snaps. But you gotta have you gotta be mentally tough. You gotta have that mental toughness. You gotta have thick skin. Anybody that wanna be in any type of industry, even at your regular 9 to 5, your job, whatever it is that you do, I mean, just think about it. It's always a battle for position. I mean, any entity that's make money, it's a scale. It's a level. I mean, now wherever you fall in that or whatever bracket you at, I mean, that's on you. But it's always something else you can learn and another level you can take it to. And it could be somebody in your way, or you could foresee a position and you could try to map it out, like how you're going to get there. And of course, it's going to be naysayers, or of course, it's going to be, you know, different decisions you got to make. Okay, even think like you the boss. When they choose who they want to put in those other positions, you know, that's they real sound mentally thinking about, okay, who deserved this position? Who deserved this spot? Who's tough enough to really handle this position? I mean, it comes down to whatever. I'm speaking for the common folk, but I think about entertainment a lot. When you hit these stages, when you perform, you have to be mentally in it. It's something real critical about being in that moment. You know, you learn from it. Being in that moment is powerful. I mean, you could tell when somebody out of it. It's kind of like when you're in a relationship and somebody just sitting right there next to you. You can feel the energy if they're right there with you or not. You can feel it. Or if you sitting around somebody and they on a phone or whatever, they not in the moment. What you gonna do with that though? I'm gonna get into another poem of peace though. I thank everybody for tuning in. I'm on my motivational today. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe if you're digging the spoken word. It's level to this. Got me a little juice today. With ice in it. Let's take it to the streets though. There's still positivity in that. Well, I got a message. Definitely. This next piece I'm gonna do is called Streets Don't Love Nobody. Y'all do know that, right? Y'all do understand that. Streets don't love nobody. This might touch a couple of souls, if you will, somewhere down the line, and hopefully. But we get to a point in the end. I mean, I don't know if it's because I'm old tonight, and most of the people that I'm talking to at these ages, they more wise and up. But we still have a youth that still believe in all the nonsense and bullshit and think that, you know, they can conquer the streets somehow. How and why, I don't know, but they still thinking that, okay, they can conquer this shit. It's not gonna happen. But I got a message for y'all that do. Streets don't love nobody. Listen to me. These streets don't love nobody. Why you think they always repeating that it's lonely at the top? Nigga, the feds is coming, the bitches is running, and these little niggas on the block want your spot. That drunk conversation or intimate info with that hoe can turn state's evidence. Voice recording, hood extortion. Now let's see how much time you ready to spend. You see, some ain't built for this. Thought it was easy. Caught a case and find out that it's hard. Playing mind games with vets in the streets and you're a rookie, fool. You could have been better off just getting a job. Hell, you put in the same hours, second and third shift, taking a life risk with no benefits. Doing things you never did before and thinking the streets don't know that you a snitch. Nigga, stop that shit. And in the end, your friends gonna rob you probably. You see all these hood stories in the same. These streets don't love nobody. These streets don't love nobody. Raptalk, that's that poem of peace. Snap, 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 snaps. You better think about it. You better find a way to ease out and make that escape route. These streets don't love nobody. Not at all. And nowadays, it's so many ways to make revenue. I mean, even though all the other shit that took over, all the pressing buttons and scams and nonsense that took over. But the streets don't love nobody. So hopefully that poem piece reaches somebody. You gotta have mental toughness in the streets too, you know that, right? Yeah. All the mind games, joke cracking, and you know a lot of hate be hidden behind jokes, you know that, right? But a lot of people talk about you or want to say something slick, and it's gonna come behind a joke. You're gonna laugh when they say it. They're gonna find a way to just, that's the way they do it. They hide it in the skies, the hate. I mean, but I don't want to just dig too deep into it because we don't want to generate that over here. And we don't want to dwell on it because sometimes when you speak on certain things, it brings that energy. Even though a lot of people do love to talk about the nonsense and bullshit, and it makes for good conversation. But if you study it too hard, you can find yourself doing the things that you study. You never noticed that? You never noticed that most of the people that call other people haters, they the ones that's really haters? You never noticed that? Why you think they notice and accumulate all the signs of all the things? I mean, it's kind of like how they say it takes one to know one. If you can pick up on all this energy, obviously you spending a lot of time in it. I mean, that's what's going on. I mean, that's just common knowledge. I mean, that's just how life works. So this imagine if you put out positive energy. I mean, even though we do live in a world where sometimes it had to be 2 times over to get some positive back because you throwing it out there. But what gravitates to you is what you put out there, though. That's the way life and things work. I mean, what you give out is what's going to come back. I mean, that's how it should go. If you put out the energy of, being positive things and positive people are going to start surrounding you. I mean, that's how life should work, though. But of course, we all love the bullshit too. Drama makes for the best content. I mean, think about it. Think about headlines. That's why every headline is always something shocking. It's something to pull on your emotions real quick for you to gravitate to it, because it's just common nowadays as far as just the activity of news and headlines. Think about it. Everything on your social media timeline it's the latest and trends, and we digging out of that. We digging out of that. I told y'all a lot of people that's on my page, y'all in for a rude fucking awakening. Y'all in for a rude awakening, boy. Now that I done got monetized. I mean, the ones that stick around, that's cool. Like my man J Town and people really stick around for the shit that I'm doing. I respect you, but it is what it is. I talked about a lot of the nonsense to reach, but we're gonna build and build on the spoken word, man. We got a long haul this one out. It ain't gotta be quick. We're gonna long haul it out and grind it out the other way. Slow motion is better than no motion. But do what you love. Speaking of that, I'm gonna do this piece I wrote called Live Your Own Truth. Because most should do that. We all should do that, right? Live your own truth. That's what life is about. Get up poetry readings. I thank y'all for tuning in. Wipe your feet off at the door. Hit that like button. Yes, indeed. Listen to me. Close your mind to the outside world. Concentrate. You hear that? That's the silence of your soul dancing on top of your intelligence, and you shouldn't fear that. You know who you are. You know your mind and motives. It's time to go the distance. Matter of fact, the extra mile. Get your passion notice. Focus. Focus on life. You see, some keep living like time ain't got no limits. Get it out your system. Die empty. Time to leave a legacy before you finish. Routine, repetition. Pause and pray every day. Doors get closed in your face. Go through the window. Fuck that. Make a way. And we cleaning house. Negative souls and hate gotta vacate. Trying to fly amongst people that want to clip your wings ain't gonna help you fly straight. The crash landing. Family not even understanding. Them goals is yours. Fall down, get back up, even if you gotta do some rebranding. Switch up the flow. I kick knowledge, but my shit ain't garbage. Let me say that again. I kick knowledge, but my shit ain't garbage. I'm around the corner, down the street, still trying to make you think outside the box while still being an artist. Ain't no age limit on goals. Ain't no page skipping playing roles. Do what you believe, and once you realize who's really in control, that's when you should pick up the ball, pick up the pen, grab the ball. It's time to shoot. The world is waiting. So live your own truth. Live your own truth. Raptalk, that's that poem of peace. Oh, oh yeah, I should have said this to y'all earlier. For those watching, the bag is in. The bag is in, baby. If you local in the Detroit area, metro area, you in Michigan, hit me up. Get these. I got more. I got multicolored. I mean, what? Get with me. Although you can, I mean, if you ain't in Michigan, you can order these shirts. Intelligence is sexy. I'm rocking a hoodie right now. There's a little smaller version with the sign on it. Got more of these too. But definitely get the merchandise. When I'm out performing, holla at me if you see me. Be like, yo, give me one of them shirts. Give me that Intelligence Sexy shirts. We got these. I mean, it's a positive message we can spread. I mean, imagine your son, your daughter, or you, or the conversation piece moving around the world saying that intelligence is sexy. Imagine that. It's a movement, it's a lifestyle, it's a thought process, all of that. So be sure to get your shirts. I mean, I don't know what platform you might be watching me on. Or as YouTube, I had a link at the top of the comments. Instagram, Facebook, reach out to me, DM, especially if you're local in the Michigan area. I'll pull up on you with the hurry up. Oh, you want one of these? Yeah, tell it just sexy. Matter of fact, let me just do that poem real quick. I say real quick. Because some might even not even know the backstory of that poem, or where it come from, or what it's about, and what I was on when I created it. I mean, it's a movement. Intelligence is sexy. It's a short piece, but it's definitely straight to the point, you know. And it's so short, sometimes I actually be forgetting to perform it sometime because at some of these spots, they be trying to count your boy poems so quick and be like, oh, he done did two, or he touched down the road. Nah, that one number like 2 minutes for that little piece. But I'm about to do it real quick though for those who haven't heard it and for those that want to hear it again. So you can get familiar with the movement. Intelligence is sexy. Ain't no apple juice. Listen to me. The way she spelled, I can tell English class was her favorite. Commas and curves in all the right places and completes her statements. Eyes wide bright, she can light the room. Even completes my sentences because she stays in tune. And the tunes that I pick, she dissect the verses. Our conversations are priceless like a coupon purchase. Let me say that again. Our conversations are priceless like a coupon purchase. Separating apples from oranges, our mental performance keeps me elevated because the love is enormous. The walk of a queen with the confidence posture. No twerking videos because he's trying to prosper. Everything legit. All her shit got insurance. After work relations hit the track with endurance. No time for the gossip because she's busy with reading. Plotting on investments and the money receiving. See her working overtime. I'm going to get her. She let me. Listen to me. So fuck a pill popping a weed head chick. Intelligence is sexy. Intelligence is sexy. That's that poem of peace. Intelligence is sexy. For me, the sound might be new to some or whatnot. Like I said again, get with me. The bag is in. Get these. If you local, you can get it. You can meet with me. And like I said, I whoop up on you with the hurry up. You can get one. Or you can just order it offline. However it go. Support is support. But we building though. Ghetto poetry readings. Man, I thank y'all for tuning in. I definitely do. I know time is valuable. Everybody do what they do, and everybody is pulling on your attention from wherever you at or wherever you go. I mean, from commercials to advertising. Why you think advertising dollars get spent so much? Because everybody is trying to pull on your attention and grab something from you and take you somewhere. Jojo, what up, my guy? My guy. Man, I got people in the building. I just seen a lot of people come and go out the building, especially on the ground. Oh yeah, I'm definitely about to start doing this more often. For sure, for sure. I got this, I told you I got this love-hate relationship with social media. But to everybody that tuned in, Jojo say sent a request to be in your live video. Jojo, see that'll be the gram, but I'm on YouTube too. I'm on YouTube and I'm on Facebook. That's my guy though. I chime you in. If I chime you in, they ain't gonna see you on YouTube and Facebook and all this though. But we gonna build though, fam. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get your info, hook you up, because we can find a way to connect on YouTube and it can still show them more. That's my dog, though. I appreciate you. That's childhood right there. Like I said again, I seen a lot of people coming in and going, my man, shout out to J-Town. Shout out to J-Town on YouTube. People on Facebook that checked in. I mean, I probably can't tell who was who on that. But, you know, we going on a couple of everything. Love you too, bro. Yes, indeed. Man, you know, it is so many. It's powerful. And we're going to bring it full circle back to mental toughness. Man, it takes a lot to really just stick to something and really believe. My truly, I'm gonna show my bald head. Truly, my hat goes off to people that's really believe and people who really go after their dreams and spend time and nourish it and, you know, change it and adjust. Man, that's a powerful tool. Matter of fact, before I go, I'm gonna do this. Never be afraid to dream piece, because this one definitely is one that stick to me, and I feel it can touch others, especially by being King Day that just passed earlier this week. Shout out to everybody who had a day off, who got a job that ain't racist. You know what? You had a day off. I'm gonna do this piece. Never be afraid to dream, but I'm gonna get up out the piece. Listen to me. As a kid, I spent a lot of time alone, just me and my imagination. But you see, as I grew old and met more people, you see, I slowly started thinking with limitations. See, just because they tried, failed, didn't excel, see, that don't mean that you shouldn't dream, settle for simple things, and grow old with the same story to tell. Because see, as a man, you gotta work. Listen to me. See, as a man, you gotta work. Sometimes get down in the dirt. Have tough skin, opinions hurt, but most importantly, keep God first. Stop thinking in reverse. See, that's why the past is the past. See, that's why legs move forward, not backwards. See, everything's temporary, nothing lasts. But you can't be afraid to dream. Gotta think outside the box. Know your worth, never settle for what you believe, realize what that meaning that is, to never stop. Cause see, we all here for a reason. Everybody is the author of their own truth. But you see, what's more important is the lies and distortion that some being selling to the youth. See, you can be who you want. Time, place, position. Just keep your eye on the journey and don't forget the mission. Pay attention to your vision, even if it gets blurry. You'll get your credit in the end. Just keep in mind that this is your story. So never be afraid to dream. Just don't stop while the world is moving. Baby steps. Long as you ain't where you were yesterday, ain't nobody losing. You improving. See, this is a movement. You the Malcolm and the Martin. And anytime you about to stop, just keep in mind why you started. So never be afraid to dream. Around the corner is your breakthrough. Never be afraid to dream. Watch where God and self-confidence takes you. Never be afraid to dream. Raptalk. Snap, 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 snaps. JoJo say, preach, King. Appreciate you. Right back at you. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Ghetto poetry readings. I'll be back when you see me back. Going to chime in, tell a friend to tell a friend. Be sure to hit that like button so we can, you know, build more. That accumulates more traction and, people to come. Consistency, traction, word of mouth. I still believe in word of mouth. If you like what you watched and seen today, tell somebody else. I still believe in word of mouth. Word of mouth is still the most solid and building, form of advertising. You tell somebody else they trust in you, but I mean, it is what it is, though. I mean, just enjoy it, man. Do what you love and fall into your blessings. That's how life gonna work. That's how life gonna work. I truly believe that. Keep working and you're gonna fall into your blessings day by day. Never be afraid to dream. I'll get with y'all in a minute. Raptalk. Man, I guess I'll go off on YouTube first.